Today is February 14th, so apparently it's Valentine's Day, which I absolutely hate this holiday. Why would you select a day where it's the one day I'm gonna show you love? Every other day, I'm gonna treat you like shit. But today, well, it's Valentine's Day, baby girl. Fuck that. Sorry, I don't know, that was like a little rant I had to get out. I'm currently on a beach in California. There's nothing I have to be doing. There's nowhere I have to go. I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling. You probably hear the waves in the background. I have no idea how this sound recording is going to work because I had a microphone, but it broke, and it may be picking up a bunch of wind and waves, but you know what? Call it white noise. See, the thing about this that makes it truly remarkable, truly incredible, a lot of people could be sitting on a beach. A lot of people could spend the day on the beach. And you know what they would be doing all day? Their brain would not shut up. They'd be at a beach, but they're not actually relaxing. They're not actually feeling it. They're stressed out about everything. They don't know how to take a mental day off because they have done everything their whole life, taken care of everything, had to struggle to survive, work their butt off. I'm proud of myself for not saying ass. I used butt, but now I just said ass. You can't. I swear like a sailor, and that's just who I am, and I love it. I love who I am. But yeah, it's a mentality. It's a mentality. So the thing that I'm grateful for is the fact that I'm sitting here and I'm enjoying it. I've worked so hard, man. I have worked so hard. I've done the work. I have done the work. There was a seagull that scared me. I don't know why, but like every little noise just scares me. That's a lie. I do know why. Your body stores memories, and you think that you've released everything, but man, there's always more. And you know what? That's okay, because I love where I'm at. I've grown so much just looking at that little girl, looking at myself in high school, middle school, even a month ago, man. Even a month ago. I have so much grace and compassion because my entire life, I didn't believe that I deserved anything. That was it for me. There was nothing better because I didn't deserve better. I was so broken, so full of shame. And I have written so many notebooks, so many journals, so much. I have meditated so much. I have done self-coaching because I like self-coaches, like life coaches, better than therapists because they're not trying to, I don't know, like it's more of a outside observant perspective. Therapists, it feels like they get too much in your mind. I'd rather someone kind of say like, hey, this is what I'm doing, and hopefully I say something that is going to trigger you, but you have to be the one to do the work. They can say and they can try all the time, but like at some point, you're just sitting going to therapy just to go to therapy. Like it's not working. And I think it's very important to observe the past and to look at it. But I think in my opinion, what is more important is present. Being in the present, knowing how to cope with yourself in the present, knowing how to better your life in the present. And I think therapists should focus more on that. Like any issue that the person is talking about that is wrong in the present, what's stopping you? And then they can dissect a little bit into the past and like go and be like, okay, so this is where you got this belief. Why do you think this is? Really, I don't know. And then again, I haven't been to many therapists because even finding a therapist that works for you is a struggle, depending on your ethnicity, your background. Like a lot of therapists are just spoon-fed children who went into psychology, and they're they're just, I don't know, it's so textbook. It's so, they haven't actually lived. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I mean, they do, theoretically, but they're learning from other professors and all these things who are just studying psychology. They just study psychology. They don't live psychology. They have messed up lives. They don't know how to be happy with themselves. And you're getting advice from someone who's just as miserable and sad and fucked up as you are. And it's like, you know what I'm saying. Do you get? And they were taught by miserable, fucked up people. I don't know. Like, for me, what helped better is just going on YouTube. Literally going on YouTube. Finding people who were at peace. I'm not even going to say happy, because I don't believe in happiness. I think we put too much pressure on happiness. You're never going to be happy. It's just, with every up, there is a down. With every down, there is an up. So, it's just the circle of life. So, you're trying to chase happiness, but what about all the other emotions you experience every single day? I think I've gotten to a point in my life where I can really appreciate everything, every emotion that I am feeling. You're angry? That's okay. You don't have to try to be happy. If you are not happy, you are not happy. And it's okay to just be angry. And when you accept that, suddenly it's not so bad anymore. When you're sad, you're just fucking sad. Let yourself cry. Don't be angry or sad and then think, oh, I gotta go do X, Y, and Z, and this and this and this, and keep struggling, keep doing this. A rat race, like a literal rat race. It's not gonna benefit you, and it's not gonna work out, and it will blow up in your face, because you are vibrating at a frequency of anxiety, sadness, anger. So your mind is not coming from a grounded, peaceful place. So naturally, you are going to make decisions that reflect that emotion. Not a great feeling. Not a great feeling. If you, in my opinion, what has worked for me, whenever, I don't know, I'm just very self-aware. And I'm very self-acceptant. And if I notice myself getting anxious, getting really sad, and I notice myself, and you really gotta work your ass off. It's work, and a lot of people don't want to do that, and you know what, that's fine. If you are okay with where you are at in your life, okay. If you don't want to do the work, okay. Live your life. I'm not telling you how to live your life, but if you want more, you desire more, you can't avoid the work. You just gotta fucking do it. You really just gotta do it. And you can't do the work if you don't know yourself. Seriously, you have all the answers, all the keys, all the tools, all the resources you could ever need. Oh my God, I had to check to see if it was still recording, and thank God it is. I'm so grateful for that. I am very grateful, because I've had it so many times where I've been talking and then it just cuts off. And it's a very frustrating experience. No ifs, ands, or buts. It's just fucking frustrating. Let me hit my vape. Listen, if you don't vape, don't ever fucking touch a goddamn fucking vape, bro. And listen, I know people could be like, well, you can just quit. Listen, Linda, you are going to listen to me, or you're not, and that's okay too. I do a lot. I do a fucking lot. And I have lived in hell. So if I need a little drink, or a little smoke, or a little tripping sensation here and there, and I am reserved with it, and I am not overdoing it, and I know boundaries, and I am doing it for the right reasons to enhance my life rather than, which vaping, there really is no enhancing, but my brain, it has been programmed to enhance it. And I don't want to live a long life. I know my my actions will catch up to me. There's no way around it. However, I'm happy. Happy, I don't know if that's the right word. I'm at peace. I am just at peace. If I were to die tomorrow, that would be okay with me. And I know that for a fact because I've been tripping my balls off multiple times, and I've had multiple, I don't know why, it's like a common theme in my trips where I die and I just like look back at my life and I just accept it, and then suddenly magic and rainbows and unicorns are shooting out my ass, and I'm like, wow, this is true bliss, bro. This is like true fucking bliss. Because I don't know, I just took so much work. I've dedicated my life. I keep saying so much work because I never give myself credit. I never used to give myself credit for everything I've done. And I know there are a lot of, you have done more than you realize. You have done more than you have realized. You are worthy just the way you are. You're a human, and just living is so fucking hard. It's so fucking hard. That's something to be proud of. If you are here, that is something to be proud of. I didn't think I was going to make it this far. When I started working on myself, I really didn't know where it was going to take me or what was going to happen. I knew I couldn't keep living like that, like feeling that. I used to just bawl, weep. Weep is a good word for it. I would weep on the bathroom floor in the middle of the night, just suffocating, gasping for air because I couldn't breathe because of how hard I was crying. And it was common. It was like every day. I wanted to die so bad. Like, I was so close to killing myself. I was so close to killing myself. But I didn't want to give them the pleasure. I didn't want to give them the fucking pleasure. I didn't want them to go, yeah, this girl was which I don't think this. I do not think this about people who have been a victim to suicide, because you are a victim. If you commit suicide, I do not blame you. I do not hold it against you. I get it. I fucking get it. But I didn't want them to win. I didn't want that satisfaction of them going, yeah, she was crazy. She was fucking off her rockers. She was a piece of shit. And look what she did. Look what she did to us. Look, how could she do that? She was such an awful person. And I didn't want to be known for that. I didn't want to be known as the girl who killed herself. I knew exactly how people talk about people who've committed. And I'm so much more than that. I am so much more than that. I wanted to get to a place where they didn't win. They didn't have that power over me. I won because I'm living my life, and I'm grateful for it, and I'm happy for it. And I believe that I deserve it. And that's just that. That is just that. And they are still stuck in the same cycle, in the same miserable patterns. They can put on a show all they want, but I know them. I know who they are, and I am not them. So if you're out there, just take it from someone who's on the other side. I'm on the other side, really. I really am. It's so weird for me to say that, because of all those fucking years where I never thought I would be the person I am today. I'm so grateful. I am so grateful. There is another side. There is better. There is better out there. There's so much out there. There are billions of people, and a lot of them, everyone is worth getting. Everyone has a story. But a lot of them are not worth your time. They're really not. And they're not going to enhance your life in a positive way at all. But there is also some really, incredible people out there. Seriously incredible. And isn't it worth sticking around for them? For yourself, of course, but like, what if there's someone out there who's been through shit that you've been through, and then you both work on yourself, and then eventually you're like, wow, I'm just at peace, and I'm just happy. Not happy. You know what I'm saying. I don't know. It's a pretty cool thing to think about. I don't believe blood makes you family at all. At all. I don't know. Just know there are people out there who aren't going to make you feel like shit every day, who are going to see all the positive qualities in you, who are going to appreciate you, who are going to want to see you do good. There are great, brilliant, intelligent, beautiful, kind-hearted people all around. You gotta see it in yourself before you can see it in other people. I think that is all for me for the day, because honestly, I have something I'm working on. And I know, you shouldn't be working while on vacation, but I enjoy it. I love it. So, it's not really work for me. Just like this recording, it's not really work for me. So, yeah, bye.